Price of the year, and we were mentioning just last night how popular phytoceramides now are, how more people know about them, whether you have dry skin, whether you're looking for moisture, remember, moisturizing from the inside out. I said that it had been popular. I didn't realize this was gonna happen. Folks, this will be completely sold out in the next 10 to 15 minutes. In fact, scratch that, I'm gonna say fewer than 10 minutes. Kevin, our producer, just let me know, we now have 1,300 left. That is nothing. So we'll do as much as we possibly can, but this is the last quantity of our phytoceramides. I believe Andrew is standing by. Andrew, what an exciting day, and to hear that we've had to cut our presentation short because phytoceramides is about to go.
Yeah, my understanding, Adam, is that we have fewer than that. We've been watching it all day long, and unfortunately, as I had said before, we had a substantial number of capsules. This is just more popular than we anticipated, much more popular than in past years. We had a substantial number of capsules that we set aside because we never quite know, but it's all going into the large size, and we'll end up going through several thousand more of the large size than we've anticipated. And when last I heard, we're down to our last 836. And to give you an idea, in the last airing, I think we went through 1,700 of the large size. So it's probably not going to last. It's just an ingredient. And what you're looking at there, it's nothing more. It's not a particularly exciting capsule to open. What you're just looking at there are pure phytoceramides. It looks like a fat because it is a fat. And when you think about your skin has the job of retaining moisture for your body. The skin's primary role is as a barrier, protecting you from the outside world, also preserving the precious resources we have. And there's no more precious resource that we have than water. Water is certainly vital for survival. When it comes to our discussion about this product, it's more than about survival. It's about how we feel about our skin. It's about how we feel about just how we move through life, because we do attach a significance to the way our skin looks to ourselves and looks to others. So when we're looking at our skin, the dryness of our skin, whether it's skin irritation, those are things that are directly related to the barrier functioning of our skin. So to the degree that our barrier function works well, our skin is moist, our skin is plump, radiant, the wrinkles are less prominent. As we age, certainly wrinkles appear, but the degree to which the barrier function of our skin works better, the appearance of those wrinkles is diminished. It's very simple and straightforward. A lot of topical moisturizers work by plumping the skin from the outside. When we're looking at a product like this, it's all about naturally plumping the skin from the inside by keeping it moist. I gave the example before, which it seemed a lot of folks understood and could identify with, that if you have 2 glasses of water on your countertop at home, one of them you put a teaspoon of olive oil on top of it. The glass with the teaspoon of olive oil will evaporate very slowly, almost not at all, whereas the other glass will eventually evaporate and go away. The reason why is the oil is separate from that water. It acts as a barrier. That is exactly how ceramides work in your body. And ceramides, the entire moisture retention system in your body is lipid-based, but over half of the lipids involved are ceramides. So as ceramides naturally increase with age, our ability to hold on to moisture, our ability to have beautiful skin changes with age. It's not surprising that these things change because the chemical constituents that define them change. So as long as ceramides are changing, what the hope was, if we slather ceramides on our body, perhaps that'll make a difference. It did not, because ceramides will just behave like any other oil that we put on the surface of our skin, give a lustrous emollient effect, but not change the fundamental structure of the skin. Whereas when they did the science and the research where they delivered ceramides orally that went inside the body, they were able to track and trace those ceramides, and they went into the skin and delivered their benefits. And we're talking about double-blind clinical studies, which I've explained before, but I think it's important to notice. Oftentimes we think they just do a study, they give ceramides to someone, and someone looks at their skin and says, that looks better, that doesn't look better. No, that would involve bias. The person taking them might know, the scientist might know. A double-blind clinical study is where the people taking the pills have no idea what they're taking. The people doing the science have no idea what anyone is given.
Right.
It isn't until after the study is done that they basically break a code and they realize who got what. And when they analyze it, they understand objectively without bias whether they worked or not. That's why double-blind clinical studies are the gold standard for scientific research. And those studies demonstrated that ceramides given orally can make a profound difference in the moisture character, the smoothness, the radiance. It could help with the normal irritation and dry spots that occur on skin, because again, ceramides are the key ingredient in that moisture barrier property with our skin, which is the most critical role our skin plays. And when you interfere with that barrier property, we notice it in the quality and the experience we have with our skin.
Folks, I just want to be really clear. This is selling out in less than 5 minutes from now. We were scheduled to have 30 minutes in this presentation. We're counting backwards with everybody. If you want the 30 count, I have less than 20 available now. The most popular size is the 360. I'll go over the pricing at least once because it'll be the only chance I get. But if you would like Phytoceramides at the best price of the year, these will all be gone completely in the next 5 minutes. So, if there was any left tomorrow, this is where the pricing would be. Because it's the today's special, that's where the pricing is. You can see why people have been so excited today. I can buy 360 capsules for less than the price of 180. I can get the 360 caps for 50% off if I'm ordering today. So amazing value. 5 flex pay, free shipping and handling. If you have dry skin, you will love Phytoceramides. I said at the launch, whether it's Colleen Lopez or beauty maven Amy Morrison, my wife Chelsea, they will all tell you the same thing. It is an ultimate beauty secret. We think of beauty, and there's so many more benefits other than just the beauty. But when you think of beauty, we think face creams and day creams and night creams and oils and serums and this one and that one. This is beauty from the inside out. And if you Google or search or do any research on Phytoceramides, you will see it has become the latest, greatest thing. Now, Andrew, you've been talking about Phytoceramides for a while. It just feels, as you can see since we're selling out, that everybody finally is like right there with us. We all know this is a great item.
I've been talking about Phytoceramides for probably pushing 20 years, almost 20 years. I've been making supplements for 44 years. That's how long my company has existed. I'm the founder of that company. I started the company. Unlike most of the products you see on store shelves or on the internet, probably 90%, are made by contract manufacturers. We make everything ourselves, including this product. What's important to know, often folks wonder why I spend more time talking about the science than I do my product, because when I talk about the science, I'm basically talking about my product. If you look at the science on Phytoceramides, we use the material that's been used in the science. We also, when you look at the quantities they deliver, it's usually 100, 200, or maybe even 300 milligrams a day. We're delivering over 300 milligrams a day. So when I talk about the science, I'm basically talking about a product that is delivering the same ingredients at the levels that are necessary for you to enjoy the same benefits in the science. And what's exciting is when I first introduced the product, there was all this talk about, okay, the science seems to be there, but we need those double-blind clinical studies. So now we have those double-blind clinical studies. So we've closed the loop. The science is there. The material delivers its benefits, which shouldn't be a surprise to anyone, because ceramides are the critical part of the moisture barrier system in our skin. And our appearance, the moist appearance, the radiant appearance of our skin is dependent on that barrier system. To avoid irritation in our skin, what they call dermatitis and things like that, we need to make sure our barrier system, our moisture barrier system, is working at its best. Age, well, you can pick any system in your body. Age is the enemy of that system, it seems. Time is not our friend. We want to remain here as long as we can. I always say that aging is the most pernicious force in the universe, the passage of time. But we're all here, and all we can do is try to age as gracefully as possible. We can't dwell on it. We just have to try to enjoy our lives while we're here. We have some amazing, amazing reviews that I'd love to share before the clock disappears. Because what I did differently today, I just dug into the stack of reviews. Right. And normally I just grab the ones on the top and I don't give it much thought. So today I went to the bottom and just grabbed. So we have some great ones here. This is from Janelle in Texas. Can't live without it. I've been taking this product for about 2 years now. Almost immediately, I felt a difference in my skin. For the very first time in my life, I didn't have cracked hands this winter. I ran out for a bit and could not tell the difference. My hands, eyes, and the corner of my mouth were dry again. I ordered right away and will never run out again. And again, there's no better proof that a product works than to see what happens when you're not taking it. And of course, as much as this works on the outside of your body, it also works on the inside of your body, whether it's your nasal passages, your sinuses. Amazing. This product has had an amazing, noticeable effect on my skin. Here we go. Also, it has really helped with my dry mouth, dry eyes, and dry sinus areas. My mouth had a more normal level of saliva, which made it easier to speak. I've never had such a quick and noticeable change with a supplement made to support the body. This product has produced very welcome results for me. I've been using 1 to 2 capsules a day for almost 6 months. It's still working really well. What I just realized, the reason why that counter's at 833, because that's all the different sizes. We're probably down to about 400 or 500 of the large size, which is almost 3/4 of our orders.
Correct.
For the skin, I'm in better already. I've been taking this product for 1 month and already see a change in my skin and the quality of my nails. We put biotin in here as well. Less crinkle to the look of my wrinkle and no more peeling fingernails. Amazing, and I'm grateful for it. I immediately went online and ordered another 240 count bottle. That's our standard size. For today's special, you get the 360 at an even better price than the 240 was. I do not want to be without this little magic in a bottle treasure. Thank you, Andrew from Korea and Pennsylvania. We'll do one more. Wow. I never thought a product could do so much. Thanks a million, Andrew Lessman, for making yet another great product. I was very skeptical that Phytoceramides would really make that much of a difference, even though I take many of your products and have never once been let down. After taking these Phytoceramides, my skin is absolutely radiant and glowing. Thank you, Andrew, for all that you do in providing such wonderful supplements. I'm forever a fan. Maybe one more. Cindy in Virginia, thank you. Best product ever. All I know to say is, wow. I was very skeptical about, I love that everyone is skeptical to start, about if this product would work as well as if it was worth the cost. It is worth every penny. I bought the 360 count when it was a today's special. My skin has never felt so soft and moisturized. If I forget to use body lotion one day, it's no big deal. My skin is so soft, I can miss a day. But this product, if you have dry, scaly skin, it works. It will take a few weeks to get into your system, but once it does, you'll never want to be without it.
You see and you read and you hear the words that people say, and they are powerful and they are compelling and they are authentic and they are genuine. Andrew's products have the most reviews of any line ever on HSN, and Phytoceramides, the reviews continue to pile on in. And maybe it is the idea of the beauty secrets. Maybe it is the idea of the dry skin. Maybe it's the idea that you want to try something that is so backed by science, validated by science, and brought to you in the best possible form. The reason why these are, this one just went, so we've lost the 30, so thank you for your orders there. This is the next size to go, this is the size after, and then this will be the last one to go. This is the most popular though, just as Andrew pointed out, that's where we started with the most. The pricing and the value for the best in the world, in my opinion, is just what's driving such amazing response today. I mean, honestly, for Phytoceramides, I mean, my wife stocks up all the time on this. She doesn't go a day without it. Try it and see the difference, or wait for somebody else to see the difference and compliment you on it. On all of these items, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, but get in on the action. Andrew, obviously, this will be called sold out in the next few moments. Final words as we kind of bring to a close Phytoceramides, best value ever by far. All of the things we're doing tonight, actually best pricing, or certainly not price increases, even versus last year.
Yeah, well, Phytoceramides, it's something that we introduced quite a while ago, despite the fact that it was introduced probably about 15 years ago. The price today for the Today Special is less expensive per capsule than it ever was before. It also contains more per capsule than the original formula, so it's only gotten better. It's only become more affordable. Also, there's 500 micrograms of biotin in each capsule to make sure that even if you're not taking my healthy hair, skin, and nails, you're getting the biotin you need to support the growth of these tissues. So So again, it's a formula that is the common sense way to moisturize your skin. If you're putting moisturizer on the outside of your body, then you're basically telling yourself that you need to moisturize. And the most effective way to do so is from the inside. And that means not just taking ceramides, but making sure you're adequately hydrated every day. And sometimes as we get older, your urinary tract and other issues inclines us not to drink as much water, but the urinary tract, it benefits from being well hydrated. So being well hydrated, it's for beautiful skin. And again, Ceramides protects the moisture you deliver.
And on that note, we are going to call this sold out. Please stay in the ordering process. If you're on hsn.com and it's in your shopping cart, check out as fast as you can. We are counting you in and